Right, before we go any further, I had a request on the comment section of the first video to show the build that we're using. And I don't know why I haven't. So Devlin Randoon is, we went for the occupation of burglar, which gives us the ability to hotwire vehicles, less chance of breaking the locks of windows, gives us +2 light-footed, +2 nimble, +2 sneaking, is a burglar. We've also, in order to give us enough points to continue, because we have to offset our positive points with a negative, we went with underweight, which reduces our strength, endurance, and fitness slightly and makes us prone to injury. And this wasn't his outfit to my knowledge, but you know, he's just a handsome chap, so I thought we'd have another look. Okay, bye. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to Arsenic Candy Gaming. And welcome back to Project Zomboid. Yes, a bit of consistency here on the channel. We're actually uploading something. It's a genuine miracle. We're bored. Okay, that's understandable. As we said before, there are certain times of the day where we can learn things, and we are learning a little bit about cooking just by standing close to the television. And I'd love to spend the whole day sat in front of the television, but apparently we're a bit peckish, so we've got to eat. So I'm going to go grab some food out of the kitchen and maybe bring it over. Oh dear, scream. To stand... Oh, we can still hear the television from where we are. That's really helpful, actually. What about the freezer? Ground beef. Okay, let's eat some fresh stuff. What should we eat? The ham doesn't need to be cooked. Should we just get that down us? Let's eat half of it. Just eat a big old lump of ham straight from the fridge. Now, we can cook and prepare much larger meals. Prepare and cook. That would probably be the order that you'd want to do it in if you were going to cook something. Stuffed. Excellent. Our health and our strength have been aided by the amount of food that we ate. We probably ate a little bit too much then, because we're not going for running away doing anything big today. We might bust through a little bit of this book as we're standing here looking through our inventory. We don't have too much we want to get rid of. We want to keep hold of the bandages and the sheets and stuff for now, I guess, just in case we have any accidents. Might move the pencil into our inventory. If it'll let me in a moment. Oh, we are reading. That's probably why that's not working. So our first day was a relative success, I guess. We at least managed to survive, so no complaints there. There will be more programs on the television that will educate us, but we probably ought to get out in the world and try to at least acquire a weapon that's better than we've got, and maybe even a backpack. March Ridge, your country, your home. Okay. I don't really know where that is in relation to us. Hopefully we'll find out someday. Should we pop this kitchen knife away somewhere so we're not lugging it around with us and risking losing it? We'll get rid of the screwdriver as well. I think we've got a cupboard full of tools, haven't we, though? We'll put it in there with the other tools. A keyring, our bloody baggy jeans. Our jeans are a bit knackered. We could do with getting out in the world and having a look about. So that's what we're going to do. Let's we're going to open the curtains a second and just have a little scope outside and make sure that there's nothing to be wary of directly outside of our front door. There is a zombie over there. Let's close that curtain. Maybe we can leave through the rear of the house. I can't remember the places that we went yesterday and where we didn't go. I know we didn't go everywhere that we could have gone in the immediate proximity. Can we just climb through the window, please? Close the window. Excellent. Okay, so our goal is to go and find a backpack. There was that store up there. So there was a pharmacy and something else. We're not entirely sure what it was yet. It's been a long time since I've been to the pharmacy. Obviously, the Cortland Pharmacy, I think it is. Cortland Medical, that's what it is. Is it a pharmacy or is it a GP clinic? Who knows? One or the other. Either way, we're going to go check it out and see what we can find there. We're not in massive need of medical stuff, but it's there and it's somewhere to look. It seems like the place where we're likely to find something useful. Far more useful than staying at home anyway. There are some more zombies here that weren't here yesterday. They have gravitated towards us. That's unfortunate. How's our sneak skill going? Oh, well, our fishing skill seems to be boosting its XP. Not that we're able to use it anytime soon. Cooking level 1 unlocked. And we're currently building our sneaking just by existing. There's a police car over here. Excellent. I'm going to get rid of our inventory for just a second. Let's see if we can't get into Cortland Medical without attracting too much attention. Let's drag this guy with us. I don't recall if we spoke about it yesterday. So one of the things that you can do in Zomboid, obviously, if you want to attract the attention of zombies, is if you press Q, your character will shout, but as we are crouching, we'll whisper at any nearby zombies and attract their attention. Shouting in the open, oh my Christ. We've been scratched. We're not bitten. We have been scratched. That was a big mistake. We need to get that bandaged up very quickly. So let's chuck a couple of adhesive bandages on that. That could well spell our demise very early. That's definitely not something I wanted happening. But there you go. It could be that the scratch is relatively superficial. Like I said, we weren't bitten. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to catch something from it. We do need to grab a drink quickly now. Well, now we've got all the more need to visit Cortland Medical because we need some antiseptic, antibiotics maybe. And we could well fight off any potential infection that we've got coming. That's a real shame. That's not what we wanted happening a couple of minutes into the second episode. I'll try a couple of these windows and then we'll have a little scout about before we jump in. Just climb through and then check if anybody's following us. It sounds like there's somebody in here with us. Matches might well come in handy. At the moment we need some medical stuff, not magazines and matches. We need to get that blind closed quickly. Right, well, we got some disinfectant. That will improve our healing if we use it on some bandages. So, we'll grab all of this stuff, pop it in our suitcase. Our goal now, I guess, is to get home alive and try to maintain life for as long as we can. Let's grab all of this medical stuff. Whether we can use it or not, we're taking it. Let's drink some water. Okay. Have we got our bottle of disinfectant? We'll disinfect our rags, all of them. Sterilized rags. So let's remove that bandage. And the other bandage. We're not bleeding anymore, which is great. But we could probably do with popping a sterilized bandage on anyway. Maybe if we sterilize some cotton buds. I don't know if that works. Douse cotton in alcohol. Can we then use that to disinfect? Let's pop a sterilized rag on anyway, just in case. It can't hurt to be covered and safe, can it? There is almost certainly somebody in here with us. Have we got any painkillers we can take? Let's take one of these. Nope, don't drop. That's not what we wanted to do. Okay, we're not in a great position. But I'll be honest, I think I've been in worse. Let's turn this television off. Close these curtains to hopefully attract less attention over to Cortland Medical. And then let's consider where we go from here. One of these doors is being rattled. It's this one here. For the moment, we're okay. I mean, sticking around is a terrible idea. But it can't be any worse than running face first into a zombie anyway, can it? So we could probably do with swapping out our ripped... Have we got a ripped top, if I'm not mistaken? I'd like to open it, but there could well be more than one zombie in there, and that's not a risk that we should be willing to take right now. Pop that maple syrup in our bag. We don't really need any of that stuff so much that we'd need to take it with us now. A frying pan might be a slightly better weapon than a rolling pin. Let's equip that as our primary weapon. We can probably ditch the rolling pin beyond that. Have one more drink. Well, we're no longer in pain. We've got a dirty bandage, though, so let's get that changed out. Get a sterilized rag on it. We haven't cleaned it, which is a shame, but we don't have the capacity to at the moment. So we're going to unlock this door. Oh, it's not locked. Are you telling me we could have just walked straight through the front door? Let's not discuss that. Let's not discuss that. Now, we are already injured, but I'd very much like to see what is above us here next to Cortland Medical. We can take a slow walk over, just have a little peek around the corner. Is it just a convenience store? It is. It's a grocery store. So we know where we can come and grab some food. We do have a full bag at the moment. We have some other houses over here that would be worth inspecting at some point. There could well be a shotgun in that car if it's a police car. I don't think we need a garbage bag. We'll leave that. We'll just drag this zombie's attention away with us so that we can polish him off. Hello, mate. Get down, please. Some more fresh baggy jeans. Let's lose our current baggy jeans. Let's take these baggy jeans with us. We'll clean them off before we put them on. Or we'll get at least somewhere safe before we put them on. I have an overwhelming desire to check this house. So at the very least, I'm going to go and have a look through the windows, see if we can't. Well, we can at least drag this zombie away from the rear of the house and see if we can clear a path to it later on. If we hold tight, as this dude falls over this fence. Not too close. Don't want to get too close, but we can certainly get on top of him and stop him from lunging at us while stood up. That'll save us a little bit of drama. Let's take some more painkillers to sap off this current major pain we're experiencing. Did that not work? Yes, it did. But we are peckish. Do we have clean bandages? We seem to have clean bandages. They're not disinfected. Let's have a look in this window. We'll have a look in a couple of windows, actually, and see if we can make sure it's clear in there. Just check around the side of the house. Make sure that there's no imminent danger. Let's open this window as well and see if we can... No. That window opened just fine. We're going to climb through. Close the curtains at the very least. And then close the window. Load up on some of these books. They'll come in handy in a little while. We just really want to utilize this room to get some food in us before we clean our bandages. Nope, we'll do it the other way around. We'll clean our bandages off. There's a pot of food there that might serve us well. Let's have a look at that. What is it? Fresh cooked salmon. Okay, I'm going to eat all of that. He was only moderately peckish, but we'll consume an entire salmon. That might actually improve our healing ability. So let's clean all of our rags. How many more dirty rags did we have? We've got fresh shrimp on us and fresh meats we need to dispose of. Got some plates, some dry noodles, marshmallows, olive oil, sugar, vegetable oil. We do have a bit of carrying capacity. Probably not so much that we're in a rush to start filling our bag with everything we found here. Fresh uncooked pasta. Let's pop that in the fridge. Let's change out these bandages. Can we clean our wound? Not enough soap. It'll be slower because we've got not enough soap. Let's clean ourselves anyway. That might help stave off any potential infections. We have got... Oh, we're in pain. We have got antibiotics back at the house, so I think maybe going back home in a moment, getting some antibiotics in us. Just popping an adhesive bandage on that. That's probably a better idea than a rag. Get back. I knew you'd be in here. Oh, you little dickhead. You sketchy bastard. Scared the ever-living crap out of me. Oh, my heart went through the roof then. Okay, let's check this door as well. Okay, nothing major scary in here. Sheet of paper, magazine, blue pen. We're not bored or anything at the moment. It might be worth taking some magazines because I think what we'll do now is go home, check our medical supplies. We have attracted attention here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this window. See if we can get him to come through the window rather than the door. Maybe not. Maybe not. Bucket hat, electric wire, and a hammer is going to come in handy. That's where the bucket hat could protect us in the long run. Don't know from what, but... Well, at least we look very cool now. Oh, we've got dirty jeans on, haven't we? So we wanted to put on some fresh clothes. Let's wear those. Take off the trousers that you're currently wearing. Move inventories. Dispose of the trousers that we've got. Wear the dirty jeans now. We're going to let these guys bust through the window and then we're going to run away. I don't know where those other jeans have gone. They seem to have just disappeared. But either way, we're going to sneak off. It's safer than hanging about. We might maneuver all the way around the rear of this fenced off area just to put some distance between us and the zombies that are going in that building. I'm pretty sure there were some zombies in this garden, so going around the rear of it might save us from interacting with them. Hopefully we don't end up interacting with zombies that are exploring through the woods though. So we've got a dirty bandage. I think we'll save changing that until we get back to our house. Baggy jeans, bloody, that's what we want to get rid of. And we're going to leap up and over this fence. No. Do you know why we're not going to do that? Because we've got a suitcase that we can't do that with, can we? We've discovered that already. Equip secondary. So it's a bit of a longer journey around the back of the house than I initially anticipated, but again, safer than going around the front, I guess. And at least it gives us a bit of the lay of the land around the rear of the building. Is this some chopped down wood here? That might come in handy if it is. Search mode, I'm still not entirely sure how it works. It just, I think it focuses your attention to the nearby area and then highlights stuff that might be useful to you. We'll definitely explore that again in the future. This fenced off area is quite cool. Not much use to us at the moment, but it could well be in the future. I know that there's houses that we haven't explored, but I can't for the life of me remember which ones it is. It could well be this one. We'll find out eventually. We've survived the better part of a day though, which is good. We can chalk that up to a good experience. Hopefully there's no zombies that have let themselves in our house while we've been gone. Medical stuff. Where have we got all of our medical stuff? Let's stand in the center of our kitchen. Beta blockers, antidepressants, sleeping tablets, soap, tweezers. Let's take some soap. Let's go upstairs and take care of business. In fact, let's chuck our fresh foods in this fridge. Our ice cream is melted, but hopefully that won't be a problem for us. We've got some fresh corn that needs to go in there. We got any food in here? No. Surgical gloves, suture needle holder. We're good. Let's get upstairs. We're going to get ourselves cleaned off and prepared for our next adventure, I guess. I mean, we very nearly didn't survive that day there. And who knows? We may still not survive it. Painkillers. We're not in pain, so we're okay. Let's take off our bandages. And then we're going to have a good old wash with some soap. We've got soap, we've got water. We are a little bit bloody though. All clean, all clean. Let's clean our bandages. And then let's bandage up with some ripped sheets again, just for the moment. We don't need any painkillers currently. I think maybe just offloading our inventory then. I had hoped there would be some antibiotics, but clearly I was very much mistaken. So it might be a case of just taking some time to relax, maybe pop on the television. Nothing on at the moment. Oh, okay. Let's turn that off. We're going to have to open this window and then move back from it. He knocked me down. Okay, didn't need that happening, mate. Thanks very much. Let's pick up this corpse and get rid of it. Open window. Climb through. Have we got the corpse? Okay, it says we have, so I'm going to chuck it in the corner over here and ignore it. Hopefully it will go away eventually. We probably don't want to be lugging it around for too long. Are we all dirty now? We look alright. Our clothes are a bit knackered. We might need a new shirt. But other than that, no real problem. Close window. Is that because we left the curtains open? I think it probably is. Can we clean the floor? Maybe if we have a map or something. My bucket hat got knocked off. I'm not okay with that. So let's offload some of this stuff on our bookshelf. I think, well, we're good for sleep, so it's probably time to bust through some reading. We probably should have dropped off of some of our medical stuff upstairs. So let's catch up on some of our reading. What have we got at the moment? Fishing, trapping, foraging, carpentry we could probably do with reading. So if we bust through reading some carpentry books, that'll level up our carpentry skill. We're gonna need to start manufacturing some weapons that are a little better than carrying around saucepans and rolling pins. Little peckish, little thirsty. I think we can manage until maybe about 1 a.m. and then we'll be all right. Maybe we'll let him get through his entire reading. He is drowsy now though, so we'll probably take that as our call to stop reading. Get some food in us. Fresh uncooked chicken. We really need to eat fresh. But there is convenient food that we can just scrounge down us. So, dried chickpeas, canned sardines. Let's just get a piece of fresh food down us. And then tomorrow we're actually going to cook a decent meal. Fresh pineapple. Let's eat a whole pineapple. And we are... Well, that also sated our thirst a little bit. So we now go and take ourselves to bed. And we can wake up fresh in the morning. We're probably going to end up waking up about 10 o'clock again now, which is not ideal. We'd much rather be an early bird, I think. But for now, I've been Arsenic Candy Gaming. You've been bloody marvellous as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that good stuff. We've survived another day. We came very close to not surviving that day. What with our scratch that we've received. We're going to take off that bandage and then we're going to gussy up with a fresh bandage for the morning. Oh, okay, that's gone now, that scratch. Leave that on until it's dirty and we'll worry about it tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a pleasure. We'll catch you on the next video. You take care now. Goodbye.